Hello, citizens of the planet. Welcome back to Monday Musings with Larry Lelli. And this week I'm going to share something that I found fascinating with you all, and that you might not be aware of if you don't work in the theater community or the performing arts community in some regard. I went back to see a Broadway play called It's Only a Play. It's a very, very funny comedy. And I saw it once before. I saw it when it was in previews, when Nathan Lane was starring in it. It's got Nathan Lane and Matthew Broderick, my stars from the producers. And also Stockard Channing is in it, who I just love and adore. And I know her from when we did Pal Joey together, so I always go see everything that she does because she's phenomenal. Amazing, talented actor. So I saw the play once in previews. Loved it. The audience was going crazy. Everyone just laughing hysterically. So funny. I go back to see it last week because Martin Short has joined the cast and taken Nathan's place, and I like him a lot as well. And I didn't mind going back to see Stockard again. And it was a drastically different experience because of the audience. Not because Martin Short is so much different than Nathan, which he is, but he has a totally different take on the role, and he's hilarious. But the entire play, the entire audience didn't get probably 50% of the jokes. Half of the jokes they missed, this audience. I often found myself being the only one laughing in the theater. I was sitting in one of the back rows, and it felt very weird, but the play it's brilliant. It's a funny, very funny play. And the performances are great, and I find it hysterical. This audience did not. And it was like night and day, the audiences that I sat with. That first audience, laughing, 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 getting everything. This audience, not really getting it or thinking it's funny, or a combination of the two. Why do you think that is? I mean, I have ideas about it. I have experienced that in the past, but not this black and white like that. Like, it was drastic. And, often when I'm playing a show, and it might be a comedy, a musical comedy, you notice how audiences maybe don't laugh as much as the years go on in a run of a show. This is a few months. And that can happen for various reasons just within the show. Like maybe you've had a lot significant cast replacements and it's just not maybe your A-listers anymore. It's not the big name talent or whatever. You still have good actors, but it might not be the outrageously over-the-top performances that the original cast had, perhaps. Or it could be the timing in the show. Once a show is running for a long, long time, if it's not taken care of well, the timing can get lost because the director isn't there every day, watching the show from the house and giving actors notes and stuff like that. We have people that are supposed to do that job, but it's not done as often as when a show is just being first put up on its feet. So, why do you think that is? That the first audience got all the jokes, and this second audience that I experienced it with, I think it's been running for about 6 months or so. I'm not sure. Why were they not getting half of the jokes? Send me your comments. I'd love to know what you think. Okay, thanks for tuning in. I will see you next week.